Approaching Buddhism can be a journey of profound discovery, and the teachings of Nichiren Daishonin offer an excellent starting point for those who wish to embark on this path. Nichiren Daishonin, a 12th century Japanese monk, dedicated his life to making Buddhism accessible and relevant to all people, regardless of their background or circumstances. His interpretation of the Lotus Sutra, one of the most important scriptures in Mahayana Buddhism, provides clear and practical guidance for living a life of wisdom, compassion, and courage. Nichiren's teachings are particularly suitable for those new to Buddhism for several reasons. Simplicity and practicality. The central practice of Nichiren Buddhism, the recitation of Nam-myoho-renge-kyo, is simple and can be easily integrated into daily life. It requires no complex rituals or elaborate preparations, making it accessible to anyone. Personal transformation. Nichiren taught that every person possesses Buddha nature and has the potential to transform his or her life. This message of personal empowerment is encouraging and motivating, especially for those seeking spiritual guidance that offers tangible results. Responding to modern challenges, Nichiren's teachings directly address the difficulties of daily life and provide practical tools to overcome them. The recitation of Nam-myoho-renge-kyo helps develop resilience, wisdom, and a positive outlook on life, which are key aspects of meeting modern challenges. Supportive communities. Nichiren Buddhism promotes the concept of Kosen Rufu, or the spread of peace and happiness through shared practice. Communities of practitioners provide an environment of mutual support and encouragement, facilitating learning and personal growth. Accessibility of the teachings. Nichiren wrote numerous texts and letters, known as gosho, that explain his teachings in a detailed and accessible manner. These writings offer valuable guidance for anyone who wants to understand and apply Buddhism in their own lives. Nichiren Daishonin's teachings provide an ideal starting point for anyone wishing to explore Buddhism. They offer a simple and powerful practice, a message of personal transformation, tools for dealing with the challenges of modern life, a supportive community, and extensive accessible literature. Through constant practice and understanding of Nichiren's teachings, every individual can discover his or her infinite potential and realize a life of value, happiness, and peace. If you are enjoying this video and want to support this channel, I invite you to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share this beautiful story with your friends. And if you want to share your thoughts with us, you can leave a comment below and tell us your experience. And now to our video. The fundamental principles. Nam-myoho-renge-kyo. Central to Nichiren Daishonin's practice is the recitation of Nam-myoho-renge-kyo. This phrase represents devotion to the mystic law, myoho, of the Lotus Sutra, renge, and the principle of cause and effect, kyo. Each word in this sentence has a profound meaning. Nam. It means to devote oneself, to commit oneself completely to Buddhist practice. Myoho. It represents the mystic law of the universe, the ultimate truth that pervades all things and transcends the duality of life and death. Renge means lotus flower, symbolizing the simultaneity of cause and effect and the purity that emerges from suffering. The lotus blooms and produces seeds simultaneously, representing the idea that every action, cause, immediately leads to a result, effect. Kyo refers to the voice, sound, or teaching of the Buddha, which permeates and connects all living beings. Reciting Nam-myoho-renge-kyo awakens dormant potential within, harmonizing our lives with the universe. This daily practice allows one to connect deeply with one's inner wisdom and transform negative circumstances into opportunities for growth. The Lotus Sutra. The Lotus Sutra is considered the supreme teaching of the Buddha Shakyamuni. This sacred text states that all living beings inherently possess Buddha nature. This means that every person has the innate ability to achieve enlightenment, regardless of their imperfections or challenges. The Lotus Sutra is unique in its message of inclusiveness and hope, declaring that enlightenment is accessible to everyone without exception. Nichiren identified this sutra as the very essence of the Buddha's teachings, capable of profoundly transforming the life of every individual and society as a whole. Kosen Rufu Nichiren did not just teach for individual good, but aimed for global social transformation. The concept of Kosen Rufu is about spreading the Lotus Sutra and creating a society based on peace and happiness. This noble ideal encourages every practitioner to share daimoku and work for the common good, generating a wave of positive change in the world. Kosen Rufu represents a commitment to a peaceful revolution that transforms society through the personal change of each individual. This spreading movement aims to create a world in which respect for the dignity of life is the norm. The daily practice. Daily practice in Nichiren Daishonin Buddhism is simple yet profound. It includes reciting the daimoku and reading sections of the Lotus Sutra in front of the Gohonzon, a calligraphic mandala created by Nichiren himself. The Gohonzon represents the universe and enlightened life, a symbol that reminds us of our infinite potential. This daily practice strengthens faith, increases wisdom, and instills courage to face life's challenges with an indomitable spirit. The structure of the practice. Gongyo. The practice of Gongyo consists of reciting selected portions of the Lotus Sutra, specifically the 2nd and 16th chapters. This recitation is performed twice a day, in the morning and evening. Gongyo, combined with daimoku, creates a powerful synergy that purifies the mind and spirit. Daimoku, reciting Nam-myoho-renge-kyo repeatedly, is the heart of the practice. This prayer has the power to awaken our Buddha nature, transform negative karma, and create positive causes for the future. It is a practice that can be done at any time of the day, offering a continuous means of connecting with one's inner wisdom. The teachings of Nichiren left a legacy of writings and letters, known as Gosho, that expound his teachings and answer questions from his disciples. Some of the main themes are: the human revolution. Nichiren taught that the inner transformation of each individual is the key to social change and world peace. This human revolution is an ongoing process of self-improvement that leads to a fuller and more meaningful life. Personal transformation is reflected in collective transformation, creating a positive impact on society as a whole. Nichiren encouraged his disciples to develop their wisdom, courage, and compassion through the practice of Buddhism, thereby transforming their karma and contributing to the welfare of the community. Perseverance and courage. Nichiren emphasized the importance of maintaining faith even in times of difficulty. Facing adversity with courage is essential to overcoming obstacles and growing spiritually. Nichiren himself faced numerous persecutions and difficulties during his lifetime, becoming a living example of resilience and determination. In his writings, he encourages his followers not to be discouraged by challenges, but to see them as opportunities to strengthen their faith and to demonstrate the power of Buddhist practice. Unity of master and disciple. The bond between master and disciple is fundamental to the transmission of teachings and spiritual progress. This relationship of mutual trust and respect is a source of inspiration and guidance. Nichiren deeply valued this bond, seeing it as a way to transmit the wisdom and inspiration needed to persevere in practice. In his writings, Nichiren stresses the importance of following an enlightened master who can provide guidance and support, and of cultivating a relationship of sincere respect and dedication. Conclusion. Nichiren Daishonin Buddhism offers a path to enlightenment that is accessible to all, based on the recitation of Nam-myoho-renge-kyo and the practical application of the teachings of the Lotus Sutra. This practice not only promotes individual well-being, but also aims to create a peaceful and harmonious society through constant commitment to Kosen Rufu. By following Nichiren's teachings and practicing with dedication, each person can face life's challenges with hope and determination, contributing to his or her own well-being and that of all humanity. The path to enlightenment is open to all of us, and with the guidance of the Gosho and the power of Daimoku, we can transform our lives and the world around us. Personal transformation thus becomes the engine of broader social change, leading to the realization of a global society based on peace, justice, and compassion. Through constant practice and deep understanding of Nichiren's teachings, every individual can experience meaningful personal growth and actively contribute to the creation of a better world. Nichiren Daishonin Buddhism is not just a philosophy or religion, but a way of life that encourages the discovery of one's infinite potential and the realization of a life of value, happiness, and peace. By embracing these teachings and integrating them into our daily lives, we can realize an enlightened and harmonious existence, contributing to the creation of a bright future for all.